At least 160 people have died in Nepal and many hundreds are missing after a torrential flash flood and mudslide struck near the border with Tibet, washing away entire villages. Hundreds of foreign tourists are among those unaccounted for, including 33 British nationals. In neighbouring Tibet, which is controlled by China, state media says there are significant casualties. Well, the flood struck in the Rasuwa district north of Nepal's capital, Kathmandu. The region is mountainous with glaciers. The flooding came down this valley. It seems to have been caused by a landslide that was so powerful it was initially reported as an earthquake. This report from our South Asia correspondent, Azadeh Mashiri, contains images you may find upsetting from the start.
A horrific scene captured on CCTV in Tibet. Only seconds to react. A desperate escape at the main crossing for tourists and traffic between China and Nepal. Hundreds still missing. In Nepal, families scramble up the mountainous terrain. One man filming yells, "Abui, I'm scared."
Oh.
Highways, hydropower stations, bridges destroyed. A school bus in Trishuli. Survivors, children, can do nothing but look on.
I saw around 9 trucks being swept away by the floods, including people. It's a heartbreaking incident. I've been teaching here for 18 years and I've never seen anything like this here before.
My family members were swept away by the flood in front of my eyes. My father, my mother, sister and her kids are all swept away. They could not escape the flood. There was no chance at all.
The disaster hit a remote region, making rescue operations extremely difficult. Here, rescuers reach a villager whose home has barely escaped the torrents of mud. Rope and a human chain pull others to safety. Every tool used to save lives. A woman cradled, too weak to walk. More than a dozen helicopters have been deployed. One of them a lifeline for this man. Areas downstream are on high alert, with rescue teams working through the night. The true scale of this disaster is yet to emerge. Azadeh Mashiri, BBC News.
Well, our correspondent Ellie Price is with me because, Ellie, a sizable number of British nationals caught up in this. What more do we know?
Well, police in Nepal have confirmed that 33 British nationals are among the 500 foreign tourists who are currently unaccounted for. That also includes 100 people from India and around 54 from the US. Now, this whole area is popular with tourists, those looking to go on holiday, trekking or hiking. But it's also home to 2 high-altitude lakes, which form the sites of pilgrimages for Buddhists and Hindus. So it kind of gives you an idea of why there might seem to be so many tourists in what is otherwise quite a remote area. Now, the BBC has tonight spoken to the tour company Alpine Eco Trek in Nepal. Now, they've confirmed that a group of 12 people were in the area at the time. They've lost contact with those people and they haven't been able to re-establish that contact. They told us that they had tried to charter a rescue helicopter. They couldn't because of the weather conditions, but they hope to try again tomorrow. The company also said earlier on that a 13-year-old girl was part of that group, as well as several people in their 60s. We've just also spoken to a man who said that a British man who said that his parents, Parvan and Kavita Haldia from Bromley, have been on holiday in Nepal. He hasn't been able to get hold of them, although they do appear to be on a rescue list somewhere that that has appeared on Facebook, but he's not sure whether that's true. I think it gives you a sense of just some of the communication problems that are going on with telecommunications issues in the area. And the Foreign Office has said that the consular team is working with local authorities and has urged people in the area to follow local guidance. The Prime Minister has said that the government will do everything it can to support British nationals and has described the situation as devastating.
Ellie Price, thank you.